Now, the first thing you're going to need to do to access the new NeSI HPC platforms is you're going to need to set up your login configuration. Now, for those of you who have been using a standard SSH terminal to access Maui and Mahaweka, you'll have already done almost all the work. The only things you're going to need to do is edit your currently existing SSH config file with the new details of the new HPC platforms. And so let's do that. So first things first, let's open up a terminal, and then we go nano /ssh and then /config. And then if we open up this config file, we can see already set up systems. And now we just need to copy over the terminal setup from the linked page. And so if we open up this page, we can get to our standard terminal setup. And now it's very straightforward to get to the standard terminal setup from the starting page. You just follow this big red button, and then you go here, and then you'll get to the standard terminal setup. And so if we scroll down here, all we need to do is copy this entire block. Then we add it in here, and then we can replace the username with our own username. Then once we've done that, we just need to exit and save. And so now, if we use SSH NeSI, we should be able to log in. And now, this is a major difference from logging on the previous platform. Previously, you would enter a password and second factor that you will set up, but now with the new systems, it is all authenticated through ToolCarry via the browser. So if I open up this link here in my browser, it will take me to an authentication page. And as this is the first time I'm logging in, I need to say whether I trust this device. So I say, yes, I trust this device, and I can name it whatever I want. So I can just go with the default setting. And now I get provided a authentication token, which I will need to scan, because this is a new separate authentication token which is different from the one that we've been using on Mahaweka and Maui. So let me open up my authenticator. Scan this new code. So now I've got my new code, and I need to enter it down here to prove that I've got it. And then I can hit submit. And now I've successfully logged in with SSH. And so over here, I can press enter. Now, for now, you have to authenticate twice. But once the systems are fully up and running, you'll only have to authenticate once. But for now, you do need to authenticate twice. So I need to open that link again, go back. And now that I've logged in once, and I said I trusted the device, I don't need to log in again, and I won't need to use my second factor that I set up for another week. And so I've logged in and back over. And now I'm logged into the platform. Now, in addition to the standard terminal login, we also have an on-demand service available. And so if you go to this link, which is just ondemand.nesi.org.nz, you will get taken to this page where you can log in to on-demand. You just hit login. You will be prompted with the same authentication code system that you had if this was the first time you've logged into on-demand, or if it's the first time you've logged in via a terminal. Since I've already just logged in, it's logged me in automatically now, and I can see we have the available applications. And so those of you who used Jupyter previously on our previous systems, or current systems, I suppose, we still have Jupyter Lab available and our Studio available and Virtual Desktop available, but we now also have a VS Code Server available. Unfortunately, Slurm is not currently available for the Slurm access is not currently available for any of these applications, so you can't submit jobs to the cluster via it, but you can open interactive sessions with all of them. You can, however, use the File Explorer to look around in your directories and explore the files you have available. OnDemand also has a SSH terminal available, which you can access from the clusters drop-down menu at the top here, selecting in NeSI HPC shell access. This will log you in to the HPCs directly in a normal standard terminal session, but you can do everything from submitting jobs or checking your files as you normally would. Now, some of the other logging configurations aren't working as they would like to be working. And one of those configurations is MobaXterm. The standard MobaXterm logging configuration doesn't work with the current authentication system. However, you can set up terminal sessions to allow you to access these things. And we will imminently set up a YouTube video showing you how to set up a SSH terminal session with MobaXterm.